True Love Knots, Monday Night with Maria. When generations pass, so do dating trends.
Hi, everybody. Hello. Hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Let's see. I should be live. I should be live on Instagram. Hi, everybody at IG. Hi, everybody out there on Facebook land. How we doing, huh? What would we do, right? What would we do without digital platforms? Oh, my gosh. I don't know if we could have gone through this last year, huh? Well, I got to share with you a couple of things, couple of exciting things before we get into what we're going to talk about tonight. Tonight, we're going to talk about 3 top dating trends that you need to know if you want to be in the know with your dating life, with your love life. And you know what? Even if you are dating, if you listen to this and you have a friend that's single, you can tell them what they need to know. And then you're going to be the expert, right? But a couple of things, as you know, I'm a minister here in Las Vegas, and I am so excited because I am now getting ready to launch a course on how to officiate weddings. That's right. And I started this because 11 years ago when I started in the business, nobody would help me. I mean, I went to ministers and they weren't interested in helping me. I looked for courses online. There was nothing out there that served a purpose. But I still managed to forge ahead. And, it took me time. And I built up a nice wedding officiating business. And then there are years where I've done close to 600 weddings. It did not happen in 2020, but it definitely keeps me busy. And if you're at a point in your time, in your life, where you're thinking, I need to find my passion and purpose. I want to do something that's a lot more fulfilling. Or maybe you have some extra time and you want to earn extra income. I have now developed a great step-by-step digital course that gives you the framework, the entire framework of how to officiate weddings. And there's additional bonus modules on enhancements to a wedding, how to do a same-sex ceremony, the right verbiage, and also a marketing module that I give you. But it's not just there. That's not where it stops. Every week, I'll be hosting a Facebook Live private group for people that are soon to be wedding officiants that are my students. Okay. And you'll get an opportunity to answer questions and to practice your ceremony. Because you know what? Had this occurred when I started, I would have been that much further ahead. And now I want my long journey to be your shortcut to happiness. So if you are looking to change your life, and you are looking for something that you need that's going to give you more fulfillment and exciting, and you're ready to make a change, give me a call, DM me. I'm getting ready to take it. I'm starting with an introductory offer. And you don't have to be in Las Vegas. This is a course for anywhere, because you know what? You just don't want to wing it. You want to make sure you rock it with whatever you do. All right. So it's enough of a plug about my new how to officiate weddings like a rock star. So quickly, I'm sure many of you saw the Meghan Markle and Prince Harry interview. If you didn't, you need to go back and watch it, because let me tell you, it was a great interview. That woman was so poised, and she went through an awful lot and made me realize, and this is what I always share with friends, with clients, we need to open up our world when it comes to dating. And don't judge somebody. And we have a tendency to prejudge. That's what prejudices is. So don't shortchange yourself just because of somebody's race, somebody's political preference, right? Somebody's religious background. You'd be surprised. Start looking for somebody in your life that actually checks off all the boxes for you. They might not be the color you think. You'd be surprised. If you look at people for who they are and you're looking to find somebody, don't step out of that mold. Step out of that mold. Okay, because the world is blending. And even though we still have a lot of prejudice going on, the good news is we're talking about it. And it won't be in my lifetime, but probably soon after. The world is going to come together And we are not going to look at people based upon their political preference, their sexual preference, their culture, their race. We're going to look at people for who they are. So speaking of which, my friends out there in the dating world, right? The dating world. Woohoo! Let me tell you, I am just sucking at this lately. I'm telling you, I think because guys are reading my profile and seeing that I'm involved in the dating business. That's like the new COVID for me, right? It's like COVID. It's like a condom, but that's okay. That's all right. You know, you still have to forge ahead and try. But anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about the new dating trends. I'm sorry to drop you here, everybody, on Instagram. Sorry. And hi, everybody. Oh, let me just take a quick look. Who's out there? Cosmic, Logical. Oh, thank you. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Troy, great. Great to see you guys. Okay. So we have three dating trends that I want to talk about. Last time I spoke about glamboozled. Okay. We've talked about being glamboozled, getting dolled up, getting ready to go. You're on your way. Boom, you get a call. Your date cancels. What? We don't do that, right? No. No, we have to have good etiquette when it comes to dating. But there seems to be a few things going on. Actually, there's 4 dating trends. I take that back. But let's start off with the first dating trend that's going on. Retro shading. Retro shading. No, it's not retro going back with clothing, right? It's going back to somebody that was in your life because it's a lot easier. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, seriously? Seriously. Going back to somebody that didn't serve you? Why? It's a lot easier? No. That seems to be one of the biggest trends. And you know what? It's easy, right? It's like going back and putting on those shoes that really fit well. And I get it. I've done it. I did it. As a matter of fact, there was somebody that reached out to me early on in COVID, went back and forth, chatted, and he said a few things. And I don't know, whatever I said to him. And you know what? I realized it was not going to, it didn't work then. It didn't work beforehand. And it wasn't going to work now. So I use the rule of 3 strikes. 3 strikes, okay? And if you want to use that 3-strike rule, so if you're taking somebody back for the 4th time, shame on you, because if it didn't work then, it didn't work the first time, it ain't gonna work. So retro shading is a big thing going on. So that's the first thing. The second one is called manifestation. Manifestation, right? Like manifestation, only it's manifestation. And we've all heard how we need to manifest, right? You need to manifest the person in your life. Manifest the woman, manifest the man. Write down what you're looking for. Tear pictures out of a magazine. Put it on a vision board. Everybody seems to be doing this right now. A large number of people that are out there in the dating world are manifestation. They are actually getting clarity and recognizing what they're looking for. You know, you hear it in the business world, right? You need to know who your customer is. You need to know your niche. The same thing in your dating life. You need to know what you want and who you want. And that's why you got to get a sheet of paper and you write down your list, okay? This is high-tech stuff here, a yellow pad. You write down the must-haves in a relationship, the qualities that you're looking for, the qualities, okay? And the things that are a deal breaker. Everybody has deal breakers, depending upon where you're at with life. I have clients, the deal breaker is they don't want somebody maybe that has children at home. The deal breaker is they don't want somebody that smokes. You know, it just depends. The deal breaker could be they don't want somebody that's, 420 friendly. So it just depends on what. Some people don't want someone that drinks. So you really need to write down your definitelys, the must-haves in a relationship. You know, must have somebody that might be flexible, somebody that loves to be around maybe large families, somebody that is spontaneous, right? somebody that's maybe, I can't date somebody that's so rigid. For me, I mean, I have a schedule when I work. You know what? I just can't be that way all the time in my life. And I know that there are people I've met, men, I don't know about you, any of you out there, where you open up their fridge and everything is lined up properly. Everything in their house is labeled properly. And you know what? God bless you for doing that. Sometimes I'm a little messy. Come on, how many of you are messy out there? I'm messy sometimes. So manifest what you want and really manifest what you want. Write it down on a piece of paper, put it maybe on your vision board, and let it go. Let it go. Believe me, there'll be somebody there for you. Now, the next dating trend is, hardballing. Hardballing. Now, it sounds like somebody negotiating, they're hardballing. Same thing's coming up in dating. People are ready to date. They're ready to meet somebody, and they don't want to blip around, right? They don't want to fool around. So they're going to ask you questions either on the first date, on a phone call. Are you looking for a permanent relationship? Right? What are you looking for? What are your must-haves? So people are getting, again, they are honing in on what they want, right? They're really focusing. They're getting laser focused. That's why you go to the manifestation side when you get laser focused. However, when it comes to this hardballing, this is the way it is. So people are saying either they're looking for a relationship and they want to jump into something that's going to be serious, and that's great. But you know what? Sometimes you can scare somebody away. There might be somebody great that will be there for you for a long-term relationship. But this hardballing tactic, and there's people and it's because of COVID. It's because we don't have the freedom. And now people are starting to get out again. We're getting more vaccines out there. Hopefully less of us are going to get sick. And we have our restaurants are opening up. So you don't always have to meet in a park. It's always nice to go to a place where you can have maybe a great glass of wine, where you have some nice ambiance. When you have the ambiance, everybody looks better, right? It makes a big difference. And the park is good too. I'm not saying it isn't, but gosh, it's just nice to get back into restaurants and meet people. But the hardballing tactic, it's a little like, it's almost like that journalistic approach. I always tell clients and friends, when you meet somebody, don't just pull out this piece of paper and use this journalistic approach. It really isn't going to get you anywhere. It's dating. So you date a few more people than you have to. You never know. So the hardball approach, I say put that one away. I think the manifestation is very good. The retro shading, I'm still not too sure. So out of these three, one of them is fine. The other two are out, but I have a last one for you. And this was interesting because over 1 million UK singles put this on their profile. Their astrological sign. Astro sign is very big. And you've heard me when I've had one of my guests on, Kate Wynn. Her and her mother are astrologers and feng shui experts. And it's interesting. If you really want to find out more about who you're compatible with, you can maybe go online or maybe go get an astrology session. But more and more people are dating people that their signs are compatible with them. I think that's pretty interesting, don't you? I find that fascinating. So I guess I can't date a Scorpio, for example. So I'm a Cancer. Who knows? But you know what? Sometimes that does make a difference in personality and traits. So the 4 dating trends, let me just recap them. Retro shading. Retro shading means going back to an ex. Remember, does that really serve you well? The reason they're an ex is they're an ex. It's like my friend said to me once, my friend Eleanor. She says, I don't like when a boyfriend talks to me about an old love. And I said, what do you mean? She goes, it's a dead love. It's dead. It's dead. And the reason it's dead is because it didn't work. And the same thing with retro shading. If it didn't work the first time, it's not going to work the second time or the third time. Manifestation, I think, is great. I believe in manifesting. That is a big deal. I listened to Abraham Hicks via Esther, and I have to tell you, I definitely believe that your vibes, your energy makes a big difference, and what you believe in and what you think definitely brings you what you want. So I believe in that one. The third is hardballing. Yeah, I mean, yes, I think we need to be a little softer. It's dating, it's dating, it's dating. It's like these dating apps. All it is an introduction. Okay, and if you get on the phone and you start going through this list, you could be eliminating somebody really great. So don't shortchange yourself or them. And then the other one is Astro Love. So put your sign in your profile. It might spark conversation, or it might be something that you can ask somebody. Hey, I liked your profile. Tell me, what astrological sign are you, by the way? What month are you born in? It could be great conversation to start with. You just never know. So those are the top 4 dating trends. And I'll be back again next week. And if you have any questions, DM me. I'm always available. If you're interested in my new officiant course, that's right, my new officiant, where you can go out and actually make money. I'm actually training wedding officiants. I'm so excited. Let me know. DM me. We'll talk about it. How you can be a happily ever after hero. So in the meantime, everybody on Instagram, everybody on Facebook out there, remember, continue to stay safe, right? Be healthy and always spread love. Good night, everybody. Have a great evening.